Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of the live tea tasting. This week is going to be a very special week for me because it's going to kick off. Sorry, I forgot to plug in my my heater. Yeah, there's always something, right? I'm going to kick off my fall series of teas. Wow, I'm going to need two hands for this because apparently I can't do it with one. So it's going to kick off the fall seasons of my teas. Well, not my teas, but the tea tastings. And this is going to be like an amazing adventure because fall is the absolute best time of the year for my favorite kinds of teas. Hey, Ralph, what's up? Hey, Colleen, welcome, welcome. I got two other people in here who I can't see. Shanna. Okay, that's three, so I don't know who the fourth person is. But whoever's going to pop up, hi, whoever you are. Sorry again. Excuse me. I still have my cough from last week, and it's clearing up a little bit, but it's still a work in progress. Yeah, Ralph, tea bags as always. So anyway, I'm gonna kick off my my fall series with Honeybush pumpkin chai, and it's one of my all-time favorites. As some of you guys may remember, I started. Annie, welcome. I started my tea addiction with actually just drinking pumpkin spice, and that got me hooked. This is different. This is the Honeybush pumpkin chai, which well, I'm gonna go ahead and just get the water starting because I can't wait to get through with this. Yeah, I've been drinking tea all week. But whatever it is, it's all in my nose. So that's what I'm trying to fight. So it's not just my throat. Hey, Van, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I didn't know that you could actually watch YouTube, Facebook on a rabbit. So that's actually pretty awesome. I know that some people don't like pumpkin spice, but this is actually not your traditional pumpkin spice. It's the pumpkin spice tea is just a regular old pumpkin spice. This one is Honeybush pumpkin chai, so it's a little bit stronger in the pumpkin department, and it's got a little bit of a kick, which I really love. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my bag. Thankfully, it's all of the I don't want to say the infection, but the cough that I have is not affecting my nose, so I can still get the full senses when doing this. If I can only open it, there we go. Yeah, it didn't quite open up all the way. All right, there we go. Oh yes. Hi. Okay, so this is really equivalent to pumpkin pie. Like, it's got that really sweet pumpkin and cinnamon aroma. It's amazing. It's out of this world. It's really light, really sweet, unlike the regular pumpkin spice, which I still liked, but it was a little bit on the more earthy side of it, rather than the sweetness that is the Honeybush pumpkin chai. Yes, me too. I need to get ginger tea. I already have some honey with lemon. What's wrong with chai? Chai is delicious. I'm a chai guy. Oh, that looks like a good amount there. So I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. It's a very bright looking brown tea. So you can see it's like got a, hey Pam, welcome. You can see it's bright orange, bright brown, a little bit golden, and it's got a really great feel for it. You know, it's like very light, and that describes the taste of it. It's absolutely amazing. Yes, there is pumpkin in the Honeybush pumpkin spice chai, but it's in there for a good reason. It's not overbearing, and it's not like another pumpkin thing. This is actually a really good a really good flavor. Like I highly recommend it. So as usual, I've pre-sweetened my pot with a little bit of stevia, and that's going to bring out the flavor even more for me because the sweetness complements the sugar well. Yeah, you can actually use it for decoration. It's great smelling as well. No, it's not tea bags. It's all loose leaf. As usual, I do tea bags on a very rare occasion. But I will, I'm sure, at some point, do tea bags again, and I'll let you know specifically when I'll be doing it. As long as I know for sure, because not like last time where it was the caramel chai that was in. Kaylin, welcome. The caramel chai was in a tea bag. I had no idea. I thought it was loose leaf, but it worked. So it sounds like my water's about to pop. So I'm just waiting for the little click to come through. I actually do. That's what I do at work. I have tea envelopes that I fill out and I give it to people, and they love me for it. Oh, water's ready. I have made so many converts with my tea envelopes. It's like literally Christmas. Whoa, hey Alicia, welcome. I came very close to overpouring. Came really, really close. Wow, that I'll show you. Because take your eyes off for 1 second. Look how close to the brim I got. I stopped just in time. Look at that. See, I have the reflexes of a cat and the IQ of a monkey, but who can say? Now, normally something like this can stay for about 5 minutes and be good. Since this is a Honeybush tea, it can stay there as long as I need it to. It's really good for iced tea, and I've already started making my own iced tea with I started making my own iced tea for apple cinnamon. That's what it is. Apple cinnamon spice. Apple chai spice with cinnamon. I forgot the name of it, but it's really, really good. I put some milk in it, and it tastes like Apple Jacks. Yes, monkeys are smart, but they're slightly dumber than humans. Not by many, because I've known quite a few dumb humans, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, so let me pull up the ingredients, because I don't think I've done that in a while. Like, I've read off the ingredients. I usually just speak it off the top of my head from what I remember, but I'm going to read it straight off because there's some good stuff in it. Yes, what do you mean? No pumpkin in what, the apple cinnamon spice one? No, there's no pumpkin in that. But there is pumpkin in this one, so you might wanna brace yourself. This one's got honeybush tea, cinnamon bark, cardamom, ginger root, cocoa nibs, natural pumpkin spice flavor, and safflower. Marshall, welcome. How's it going? Ooh, I'm fighting that. Excuse me. No, there's no pumpkin in the apple. Although that might actually be a good combination. Don't judge me when I wind up making my own blend with the apple chai and the honeybush pumpkin spice, because I think that would actually be really, really good. As a matter of fact, probably sometime in the near future, I'll make myself a pot and mix it myself just to see. I've actually found 3 combinations, so I'll be making those in the near future. I'll tell you guys all about it. I've also decided that I wanted to make some do one of my streams to show you guys how to make one. It's going to be a really quick, really simple, informative stream. So you don't have to worry about the Mickey. Welcome. You don't have to worry about showing up for that one. It'll just be a quick, maybe 5-10 minute stream just to show you guys how it's done. But for sure, I'll that's something that I definitely want to do. So I'm not paying attention to the time because, like I said before, it can steep practically forever. It's okay, Mickey. It's all right. At least you showed up. Better late than never. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna let this thing steep for a little bit, and I'll just keep on talking. What do you mean? Don't mix them together? Like, you mean on the line, or like while I'm actually physically mixing them together? Yeah, I do need some tea, more so than usual. But I do have it. It's already getting steeped. I've been drinking a lot of tea and trying to get myself over this little cough thing, but it's taking a little bit longer than normal. I've always had coughs that linger, so all of this I'm used to. It is what it is, but it's become more rare because the tea that I've been drinking, I don't get sick as often. When I make the new teas, hey Rick, welcome. When I make the new teas online, I don't quite mix them. I mean, when I'm at work and I put everything in the envelope, yeah, it's a physical mix. What do you mean try to strap them? That's really strange wording. Oh, steep them, then just steep them, yeah. Yeah, that's essentially what you do when you mix it in person. But I mean, I'm going to show you how to make the mixture online so that you can create it and have it shipped over on the website. So that's what I mean when I'm going to make the mixture myself. I mean, it's so easy if I'm going to make the mixture physically. I'm going to put a little bit of this, put a little bit of that. Voila, it's done. It's 5 seconds, not 5 minutes. But not to worry, I'll go through all of that later. So anyway, back to the tea at hand. Maria, welcome. Glad you could make it this week. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, I don't know what's going on. So anyway, back to the pumpkin honeybush spice. Pumpkin spice, no, honeybush pumpkin chai. Yeah, I've been missing out on that for a couple tries now. Don't worry, I mean, that's last week was last week. You made it this week, and that's what matters. Anyway, I just got a notice on my phone, so don't mind me. I keep getting these answers. No problem. I'm happy you can make it. Anyway, you know what? I've got to make a quick there we go. I got to make a quick note because somebody is using something of mine. There we go. Anyway, we have a lot of people who are just against pumpkin today. I don't know what you guys have against it. I know it's overkill during the season, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, I'm not an overkill pumpkin guy. Like, I won't taste everything pumpkin, but this is one of those few exceptions where I'll be happy to do it because it's actually really good. Okay, so it's 8:17. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the tea. Ooh, it's hot already. Ooh, fingers burning, but that's a good thing. As a matter of fact, I need to turn on my fan because I'm starting to sweat already. Yes, pumpkin is the awesomeness, especially in pie. Like, I love pumpkin pie. See, I wouldn't do the pumpkin candle. Like, that to me is just slightly overboard. Oh, and I left a little bit of a ring. That's what happens when you grow up. You start caring about the rings on the furniture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what it looks like now, after it's been steeped. There's not a huge change. You could see, yeah, there we go. You can see there's not a whole lot of change because Honeybush is naturally a short leaf, so when it expands, it's not going to expand much. And there's nothing in there that's particularly small. Maybe the safflower is more prevalent now because you can see the redness of it. But that's pretty much the only difference. Like, everything else is still about the same size. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour this out. I'm not a big fan of pears in general, but I would give it a shot. I don't see why not. And I'm a poet, and I know it. Ah, beautiful. Okay, that's got a nice golden red color to it. And it is amazing. The smell is like out of this world. It's really like penetrating everything that's coming up. Like, you could smell it from the other side of the room once it comes out. Like, wow. Ooh, I'm going to turn on that fan because I'm already starting to sweat. It's not it's not full-fledged winter just yet. Thank God, because winter. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take my first sip. Oh, I gotta smell it first. Ooh, because that is so good. Oh yeah, that's hitting the spot right off the bat. It's highly pumpkin. It does look good in the cup. It's just the camera can't really capture it as well. Like, I'll show you guys what it looks like in the cup. It's a really dark red tea, but it's really like you can't really tell that it's red until you get to like the edge. The edge is where the light really shows through it. Otherwise, it all just looks like a really dark, deep red. I would like to check that out. I don't know. I've never heard of Gertrude Hawk, but we'll see. We'll see if I can find anything like that. What do you mean? What cup is that? It's my T-Rex. Yeah, it does look a lot like coffee. It's a very, very dark and rich color. It's my T-Rex. Get it? T-Rex? T-Rex? Oh, it's so good. It's kind of like pumpkin pie with a little extra nutmeg. A little extra cinnamon. It's got like a really nice kick. Okay, have fun. Say hi to everybody for me. It's got a really robust flavor, and I don't use that word often, but in this case, I really stand behind it. Some teas have like a bit of a light flavor to it. Sometimes it's just straight up strong. This one is really robust. It's a nice balance of everything. Let him know that he has a pumpkin spice fan here. That, hey, whatever, you know. Yes. I'm a big fan of the taste, but I don't taste it in everything. Like, I'll have pumpkin pie, I'll have pumpkin tea. I'm on the fence when it starts to go to pumpkin donuts, pumpkin cake, and then pumpkin Twinkies is like, that's just way out in left field. Yeah, the T-Rex would have a really hard time. It's like, only 2 fingers. No thumb. No, they can't drink tea. Yes, please do, Maria. Tell me what the. I'll check that link later. Whew. I think I need to point the fan in my direction because I'm starting to get a little hot already. Oh, it is hot in here. And I mean, it was like that before we started, so I should have been more prepared. But, what can you do, right? This wouldn't be one of my live tea tastings if I wasn't slightly unprepared. Because that seems to be the issue. I gotta start to make myself a checklist or something. Because I totally had enough time to do everything. It just slipped my mind while I was taking care of it. But you know, that's what you get with old man brain, right? All right, you guys, throw stuff at me. Ask me anything. What's going on? Oh, that is delicious. You better. Have a good night, Mickey. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and we'll be playing online soon enough. You pick your characters. Oh no, well yeah, I'll talk to you about that later. Yes, well, anything tea related. Anything tea related. What is the meaning of life? This is the meaning of life. Sorry, all you pumpkin haters. Pumpkin honeybush chai is the meaning of life. Sorry. You'll never know how far you can throw it until you try. Taking another sip. Yes, please try that one. Are you talking about the cookie or are you talking about the tea? I mean, I can definitely recommend the tea, not so much the cookie because I haven't had it yet. Ah, yes, then definitely the tea. I have been talking about this since way before the stream. Every time people ask me how I got addicted, I talk about pumpkin spice, and then I go right into Honeybush pumpkin spice, which is even better. Well, Colleen, gotta give it your best shot anyway. You might hit the neighbor, but you never know. I didn't add the pumpkin. It was always burning since the world's been turning. You guys are totally gonna start to sing that now too. Oh yes. The pumpkin it's very strong, but it's also very sweet. Like in the regular pumpkin spice tea, it's more pumpkin and dark. It's mixed with a black tea, so you don't get the sweetness that you do with the not the rooibos, the honeybush. I think that the pumpkin in the honeybush chai, that brings out the pumpkin flavor even more, rather than the black tea overpowering the pumpkin. This works even better. Yes, the pumpkin is strong with me. Say la. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I dripped some. I'm safe this time. No, no coffee. Mm-mm. You can keep it. But I banish coffee from my existence. Yeah, you definitely would like it. You might want to sweeten it up a little bit with, well, I use stevia, but if you like sugar, that would work as well. And even a little bit of cream would work wonders with this. Like I would totally get another bottle of milk just for this tea. Although I put the like I mentioned before, I put the milk in the apple chai spice one, and oh my god, it blew me out of the water. I loved it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys the inside of my fridge has my iced tea. It's almost full. I had a cup, but hey Lisa, welcome. Check it out. Look at how beautiful that tea is. That tea, that's the apple chai spice, and I just realized I had my my mug from from Florida. My dear old friends who I who I live with bought me that mug from Florida, and I just realized it's kind of inappropriate for this. But I'm sure once you guys go see it on YouTube, you'll be like, oh, that's what he was talking about. But anyway, yeah, it's a really great tea. It's got that yellowish brownish look to it, but it's a solid iced tea. I loved it. Yeah, it does. It's got that really bright yellow, almost orange color to it. That's the milk. Like naturally, the apple rooibos. You want to see what the nacho cheese, or you want to see the tea? I was wondering why I have a baby poop in a pitcher. Yeah, no, it's not quite baby poop. I'm not sure, but I would imagine that tastes a lot better than baby poop. Just spitballing here. Well, don't worry, you'll be able to see it again once I put it on YouTube. You'll be able to like fast forward and go, oh, that's what he's talking about. Yeah, I almost missed it too. Yeah, the mug in the background, you can't drink out of it. It's like really misshaped, and it makes things harder to drink. So it's purely for show. I use it to put my my utensils in after I'm finished, so that I can wash them later. But yeah, I tried drinking out of it once, and that didn't go so well. Anyway, so you guys have any other questions for me? Anybody gonna blow my nose? I got a little congested. You get to watch this. Oh, what'd I do? There we go. You get to, well, you know what? Let me put this here. I have to position myself to blow my nose. I'll link you, Colleen. Don't worry. It's already on my Facebook page. Yes, it's the boob mug. Of course you'd catch it. What's that? Got a little something there. Oh. Got a little speck of dust. Anyway. Here, I'm going to go ahead and... But yes, you caught me. It's the boob mug. Yes. Get the sneezing out. It's not a booger. It was like a piece of dust or something. I don't know. It was reflecting the light. Boogers don't reflect well. It's scientific. I have no idea. Then again, neither does dust. So I don't know. Whatever it was, I saw it reflecting the light. Actually, I think that's it. I don't know. Whatever. There's nothing there. It's probably just the glasses then. I probably did just make that up. I don't know. I can't always speak from experience. So what I don't know, I can't be trusted. Alright, you guys have any other questions for me? While I go through my my chai. Cereal. I could go for some cereal right about now. As a matter of fact, this would probably go really well with some cereal. Maybe some oatmeal. Pumpkin spice oatmeal. I'm surprised like nobody's come up with that yet. Unless they have, I just haven't seen it. Why do I like tea? I love tea because it's really how do I put this? See, that's a good question. I believe it's out there. I just haven't seen it. But well, to start, when I first had that real tea, knowing that there's a whole entire flavor, there's like a whole entire world of flavors that I had no idea existed. And then, you know, like the different leaves, the different steeping, the different, like all the rules, all the culture, all the all of that fascinated me. And so the more I learned about it, the more I knew I wanted to learn. I mean, I spent money on this. I spent money getting a textbook. I haven't read a textbook since college, and I'm reading a textbook about tea. Now that's got to tell you something. You know, it's all about the experience, all about the exposure, all about seeing what's out there and learning from it. Like, it varies from country to country. What they do with the same leaf it's out of this world. So yeah, I love tea because of the variety. Yep, Team Leaf. Woo! I can sound more excited than that. Woo! Yeah, I think that is more expressive. Thanks. But really, I mean, to me, it was like an awakening. My first tea experience really got me going, you know? Yeah, absolutely. Tea passion is the way to go. And that's why I like to share that passion with other people, because there's like a lot of people just don't know what's out there. All they know is Lipton tea and what comes in the bag and what they can buy at the grocery store. And they don't realize that there's a whole entire world out there. It's like looking at a little goldfish in a bowl, not realizing that there's an entire ocean, you know? And that's what I think is the most fascinating thing about it. It's just like the awakening that you experience when you're learning the new stuff. So I've gotten a strong passion for it, and I'm continuing to learn everything I can about it. You know, and you know, this really makes me happy. I really enjoy doing it. So I hope that was a really great great question, but I hope that the answer was like not too overboard. because I know I can get a little bit verbose when it comes to talking about what makes me excited. And that being said, I'm going to need another cup, well, another sip. Yeah, that's my main thing. I mean, who would have thought that? What, teosophical? Yeah. Thanks. I put my whole heart into that answer. I mean, who would have thought that so many cultures could be influenced by tea, and so many expressions, you know, like different things to do with the leaf to bring out certain tastes, even the way it's cultivated, the environment that it's brought up in, that makes a huge difference. And each region does something different with their tea, and it puts them on the map, you know, and that's what I find absolutely fascinating. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I keep getting congested. I don't know. I wasn't like this all day. I think it waits for me. It waits for me to get on camera. Okay, anybody else got any questions? Anything they want to ask, or anything they want to mention? I can't put this thing down. Like, this is just... Yep. Been there, done that, working on it. And since it's a chai tea, it's I think that might be part of why I'm getting congested. Like, it's starting to loosen up everything in my nose, and I guess it's not the good time for it, because I'm talking about it and my nose is like starting to drip a little bit, and it's kind of throwing off my game a bit. But not to worry, I think I'm maintaining on my own pretty well. You did? That is awesome. I have to figure that out, Colleen. I have to figure that out. I was actually talking to a few people at work. I want to be able to write a tea cookbook. And you are like the only person that I know who can cook with tea, and like I want to collaborate with you, and I want to like be there and do something. So I'm gonna have to like make some time to fly down there. Probably not next year, because I'm hoping to like have my first international trip, but soon after, I'm sure. Yes, that's what we should do. Like you can gather up the recipes. We'll put everything together. In the meantime, I'll try to like make a visit down there, and we'll see what we can do. If not, we'll just collaborate together. I trust your taste. We'll see. Me too. Me too. I'm gonna go ahead and top myself off. Oh, there's that beautiful red golden color again. Oh! It cut off short. I only got half a cup this time. I guess I filled it up a little too much last time. But yeah, I'm definitely like up and ready to go for it. And then soon we'll be at Barnes & Noble signing the books and be like, hey, buy it. It's awesome. You can cook with tea. I have not tried them. I'm sorry. I just don't have access to the kitchen like that. I'll try it one of these days, but like it's just hard to get everything prepared for something like that big. Usually when I'm cooking in the kitchen, it's something short and sweet, and I'm done. Like, I'm gonna have to wait until the fam goes and goes on vacation or something, and then I'll be able to cook a little bit more in depth and hog the kitchen a little bit longer than usual. But usually I just do what you guys saw, the tea infused rice with the tilapia. That takes half an hour and I'm done. You know, so something like that. I don't really, and it doesn't take a whole lot of prep time either. I would love to make some sort of recipe with pu'er tea. I usually call it pu'er, but I've found out that it's pu'er. Well, that's fine. I mean, the size of the kitchen doesn't matter. As long as you have enough space to prep, you can even prep in the living room. You know, who cares? But what comes out of it is what matters. You've had pu'er tea? What do you think? I've really got to know, because not too many people have tried it. Not too many people know what it is. And, you know, like the few people who have had it that I've given it to at work, they find it very interesting, and they like it. They like it a lot. I'll do that. Well, I got the hiccups. I'm fighting the hiccups again. There it goes. It's got an unusual tea taste, don't you think? Like, it's fermented, slightly fruity, but very, like, it's almost like drinking out of a whiskey barrel. Dandelion tea too. I've had it. It's amazing. I love it. It tastes like sunflower seeds. At least the dandelion root. I don't know if you had the root or the petals. I had the root, and it tastes like sunflower. Hey, Carmen, welcome. Yes, it does have a depth to it. I really have. I'm assuming you're talking about the pu'er tea. Oh, the root. So you had the root, but the depth was that. Was that for the dandelion tea or the pu'er? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll catch up later, Carmen. Which one, the pu'er or the dandelion? Colleen, I'm calling you out. The pu'er, yeah, it definitely has some depth to it. And Colleen, if you're talking about the pu'er, I would definitely recommend it for. Yeah, it's two different words. Don't worry, we know what you're talking about. It's PU space ERH. But don't worry about it. Colleen, yeah, it would go well with like if you're going for an Asian chicken flavor, something like that. It would add to it. Maybe what else? Because it's also a lightly less fermented, more flavored kind of alcohol taste to it. Without the effervescence that you get in the back of your throat from drinking it, so you get like the full flavor of it. But I tend to love pu'er. As a matter of fact, I'm almost out. I'm gonna have to get some more. The first pu'er I had was not Adagio, surprise, but it was It was from a store at Chinatown, and I absolutely fell for it. Maybe some pho, yeah. I think that would definitely complement the peanuts, like a peanut sauce, and you get a little bit of a woody, nutty kind of fruit flavor to it. I think that would go well, but that's something that we have to test. And believe me, that's something I am more than willing to test. Yeah, it can definitely be an acquired taste. because it's not what you'd expect. When you drink a tea, you don't expect that kind of tartness to it. And there are also some pu'ers that are not so great. Like I've had one that kind of tasted like cheese, and yeah, that just it didn't sit well with me. But regular pu'er I've had, it's really great. I've had a pu'er spice that was Adagio. That was fantastic. I loved it. There was pu'er mixed with orange. Yeah. But that other cheesy one, no. That thumbs up, thumbs down. Mm-mm. Yeah, and Colleen, don't worry. We'll collaborate on something with pu'er because I definitely want to try. Yeah, sure. I know it's not for everybody. I would suggest trying it by itself first and acquiring the taste. I don't find it bad. I just think it's different. So definitely, I would encourage you to keep trying. And see how you acquire the taste. That's like me and Earl Grey. It's like I can drink it. It's just not my go-to tea. Although I would probably, hey Gina, welcome. I would probably, if I were to cook with an Earl Grey, that would be something that would have to be really looked at, because the flavor itself is strong, and either you love it or you hate it. And I'm slightly bit on the hate side. I'm still learning to love it. I'm trying to love it. It's a little difficult. It's a bit of a challenge, but I'm hopefully I'm getting there. It's just not my first choice in teas. Okay, so you guys, throw something else at me. I'm still drinking. For the Earl Grey or the pu'er? Because I know that the Earl Grey kind of tastes like hair products, like a shampoo. Yes, to which the Earl Grey, yeah, it tastes very much like a shampoo. Oh, okay. Have a good night, Colleen. I'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna be out for a while tomorrow, but Munoz, welcome. I'm gonna be out for a while tomorrow, but if we happen to cross paths, then so be it. We'll talk then. Have a good night. And don't worry, Munoz, I'm not signing off. That was me saying good night to Colleen. I'll have to check that later. Because that's something that I definitely want to look into. Plus, I'm not quite sure if my my Barnes & Noble membership is still valid. We'll find out. I don't know. But okay, great. Yeah. I'll hit you up on Facebook. Good night. Quick summary. Okay, quick summary. I'm doing Honeybush pumpkin chai. It's really good, really pumpkin-y. We have a couple pumpkin haters over there that were razzing me before. You missed out on, but not to worry. They're still around. I still stand by my choice. Pumpkin Honeybush chai is amazing. And I also talked a little bit about the iced tea. I was hoping that you'd stop by sometime, because this iced tea is out of this world. It's the apple chai rooibos spice. Really, really good. I put milk in it, and it just blows me away. So if you're around tomorrow or Sunday, let me know, because I want you to try some of this. You are gonna love it. But yeah, you're pretty much caught up. Oh, and do I have any now? You mean my my iced tea? Yeah. I have that iced tea. It's in my fridge. And it looks like baby poop, as Shanna mentioned before, but it doesn't taste like baby poop. Yeah, pumpkin itself, by itself, just tastes terrible. Like, I've had it before on its own, and it's like, ah. But once you put like the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the sugar and everything in it, it gets a really great flavor. So yeah, it takes a little work, but it gets the job done. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna finish this off, but we're coming to the end of it. So I wanna draw it out another few minutes, because I wanna at least make an hour. Oh, you're upstairs? Well, then come on down. Come on down right now, and I'll pour you a glass, because, as you know, I love having special guests, and if you taste it and you tell people how good it is, they'll be willing to try it for themselves. So come on down right now. I'm even opening up the door for you. Hey, Alberto, what's up? Welcome. You just missed. I don't know if Ralph is still here. He was here before, probably not. But I'm sure he misses you as much as you miss him, which is probably not at all. So Munoz, look, I opened up the door. Come on down. Liana, welcome. You're coming in at the tail end of it, but I'm glad you could make it. Oh, do I hear? I hear some footsteps. Or is that the washing machine? Probably the washing machine. All I know is that, yeah, hurry, man, hurry. I'm gonna take it out right now. I'm gonna get first-hand. Excuse me. I'm gonna get first-hand experience from Munoz, who, for those of you who don't know, is my niece's boyfriend. And I'm waiting. See? Munoz. This is what's waiting for you. Hearing noises in the dark stairwell, you make it sound so eerie. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yep, here he comes. Take your bow. Oh no, you can't see him because you shut the door behind you. That's why. Everyone, this is Munoz.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, what's up? He's coming to drink my poison. Oh, I mean
Tea, I hope.
I mean iced tea.
What hope?
Yeah, my iced tea. Here, hold this for a second. Yeah, see.
Get alert.
No. Ooh. Oh, wrong way. Ooh. Ah.
Now, what did you say this
Is that you? Hey, chicken! Welcome! What happened?
What did you say this was again?
That's, apple... I have it right here. I've been saying it wrong all day. Cinnamon rooibos apple.
Rooibos cinnamon apple. Nice.
Yeah. This stuff is out of this world.
Nice.
Okay. So, we're gonna have a surprise tasting. I put some milk in it.
Oh, is this the milk
Look
make
at
it
that
taste better?
creamy.
It looks, yeah, it does look creamy.
It's really creamy. We'll switch.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Oh, it's
So-
nice and cold. It smells.
It's cold. It's right out the fridge.
I'm just gonna dive right in. Oh
What is-
god, this is good.
Told
This
you.
is really good. This is really good, guys.
Like, I have been drinking this all week, and I still have, like, I'm out of milk now, but,
And you can definitely taste the milk.
yeah.
You can taste
Like, it's
the,
extra creamy.
Yeah, it's extra creamy. The cinnamon, there's a strong scent, And I'm not a big fan of a lot of cinnamon stuff, but this is really good.
Yeah, like the milk balances it out. Yeah.
And the coldness just makes it real good. God.
See, I'm not just making this stuff up. It's really, really good.
And to have more guests here.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody that's come by to like test it, they walk away satisfied.
I think this is really good. This is good. And again, I'm not a big fan of cinnamon. Like I would actually say I hate cinnamon if I can taste it.
He hates cinnamon.
But this is really good. I would drink this a lot.
Yeah. Like I'm willing. Oh, excuse me. Like I would make this on a regular basis. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't drink it very often. Yeah. But when I do, that's like really my go-to.
It's really good. I want some more.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna get some more.
Yeah, drink as much as you want because, like I said, I'm lactose intolerant. I can't. Yeah, it's still open. Like I can't drink a whole lot of milk, and that's already my second batch.
Yeah.
In a row. So
you added milk to this, but can you just make it without?
Yeah, you can make it without the milk.
Yeah.
I just did it because I had extra milk from, I forgot what I made. I think I made the mashed potatoes, and I needed to do something with the milk.
Right, this is really good.
Yeah, so that balances it out really, really well. It kind of tastes like Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
A little bit.
If you want to know what Apple Jacks tasted like in
a liquid form.
This is it. This is
yeah, because
really
I mean, you even use cold milk in the cereal, so
yeah. And when you're done, you just drink it. This is it.
Yeah, that's
Except it's better.
Exactly.
Way better.
Because you're drinking it's like you're drinking the Apple Jacks in the milk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
You heard it right here, folks. We have another satisfied customer.
Oh, that's amazing, amazing.
Yeah, and if he happens to die tomorrow, it's got nothing to do with the tea.
I think it does. It was worth it.
Exactly.
I'd say it was worth it.
Precisely. I had a cup yesterday.
Yeah.
That's why it was like only up to here last time before I poured it out. And oh my god, I went to sleep like this.
Oh, this is really good. Yeah.
Like I would taste that even hot. Even hot, it comes out like more like a cider.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I'm chugging this like really fast, but like I'm starting to get full.
Yeah,
it's really full.
Yeah, because it's a heavy. It's well, I mean, tea alone is like heavy. Drinking a water, but when you add the milk to it, it adds weight.
It does.
Yeah, so it's like
I should take it easy because this is really good. I'm too excited. I was like,
exactly.
Oh, this is too good.
Exactly. I mean, I've learned that the hard way. I've done that plenty of times.
This is really good.
My last tea tasting, actually, I had to sit back because I had just eaten something for lunch. I forgot what it was, and I went right to the tea tasting,
right.
And like right afterwards, I was like,
I'm gonna sit down somewhere like, oh god.
Exactly. That's the kind of thing that really settles in your stomach, and that's why even if you were to drink it hot with the milk, that'll put you to sleep.
Yeah, I think it would too. I think this is more like I just dived right into it and just like kept on drinking it. But I feel like this is like an all day long type of drink.
Yeah.
Like take it sip by sip maybe.
Yeah.
A relaxing sip by sip. Not full. Don't do what I did. And just go
don't
like,
chug it.
Chug it because I'm starting to feel the effects. I need to sit down.
Yeah, go ahead. Sit down. Be my guest. But yeah, it's oh, excuse me. It's a really strong tea. It really is. A really filling, but it's really worthwhile too. Like I'm kind of fighting the temptation to drink my own. I still have to finish what's in here. Like I can chug the rest of this and have a cup of that, but that'll have me up peeing half the night. So I want to avoid that. I'll probably try to finish it off within the next few days. You're gonna be here. You got your pajama pants on, so I assume you're gonna be here tomorrow too, right?
No, I have to go to work tomorrow.
Ah.
Right.
Well, that's okay. I'll fill up one of my bottles so you can like take some to work.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. This is really good.
You just have to claim it before you go to work. I'll put it in the fridge upstairs. Yeah, exactly. But don't worry, this won't be the last time I make that one. So
yeah, yeah.
Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my tea. You guys have any other questions or anything you wanna throw my way? I'm down to my last sip. Yes, take my tea to work day. I actually do that. So, might as well get Munoz into it too.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, guys, I'm done with my tea. Last call. Any questions? Any comments? Anything you wanna talk about before we sign off tonight? Because
what's the next one?
The next one.
Week.
Good question.
Next week?
My next one, I'm stuck in between. I'm probably gonna do. You know what? You'll learn right here. Which one am I gonna do? Yep, first one that pops up. Bonfire. Bonfire is the bonfire. See what I did there? See? That was awful. You guys are not gonna. You guys are not gonna tune in next week just because I made that joke. I understand. But yeah, tune in next week because this is an amazing tea, and like I said, fall is perfect for it. Maria says night-night. So night-night, Maria.
Night-night.
And you guys are amazing. Thanks for showing up. I'm gonna put the link to this as usual. The link to the Honeybush pumpkin chai onto my Facebook. So as well, I'll keep you guys posted to any updates that we have coming up. I already have something being planned for the week of Halloween, so I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. And everybody, have a great night. See you next week.